have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable.
So impressive. It seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser.
We actually swept the Milwaukee Brewers,
and he's able to wiggle off.
And we are currently on a 4-game win streak.
His team back in the dugout.
7-11.
Got our first sweep in the month of April.
That one foul.
Now we are in May, and I might show our where we stand in the standings and everything. League leaders, probably later on.
Just off the outside edge, 2-1. The Cards are
Okay,
going through a rough start so far this season.
I know we are, but you ain't gonna talk about our win streak, our little win streak.
First month. It doesn't have to be the end of the story. When I was on the 2001 White Sox, we started 8-15, but we finished the year with a winning record. You just got to play through it. It's a long
Yeah, we gotta play through it. We are.
One up, one down.
We're fighting through. We're 12-20. We're getting there.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this,
we're not a power hitting team.
They're going to battle. They're going to put the
And
ball
he
in
is
play
batting at 353 in his last 4 games. He is on fire.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I just realized we're really not a power hitting team. We just have to find our way to get on base, work the count.
Lifted in the air, right field.
Play
Hines.
contact to contact with the ball.
Makes the catch for the out.
We be straight. Be knocking in runs. We could just be a dominant contact
Mason
hitting
Wynn,
team.
the next to hit.
You know, play some station-to-station baseball here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's batting at 379 his last 8 games. Ooh. Ah, that was a ball.
In the air, out towards right center. Hines on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and towing the slab in this one, GP. What do we have for him?
Well, he brings in this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses in the fact that he's not issuing 3 passes, that's going to make it more economical in swings count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Jake Fraley. Fastball is outside. That's a little bit low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why
right,
getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch
Okay,
is outside.
they were just talking about you raking in the mound, how dominant you was. Now you ain't acting like it.
And there's the automatic. Right through there
Right.
for a strike.
The count's full.
Take a
Goes down
seat, my
looking
boy.
for the
What you looking
strikeout.
for?
That was pretty
You
nasty.
try to walk a
That
walk,
was just a
weren't you?
beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Toro gets it to
Alright.
first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
We got players resting because they were low on energy,
One
so
guy swinging a hot bat recently.
our lineup's a
Jake
little
Fraley.
different.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid,
De La Cruz.
consistent work. He's
Gotta
making
be
things happen
careful
for
with
this
him.
offense right now.
And a
2
325.
outs, base is empty.
7 home
Ellie
runs.
De La Cruz will hit next.
A cover star here.
De La Cruz
that's low.
wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
It's 2.1 WAR, and he's first in the NL with that.
2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. 2-0. Hard hit, right side.
I got lucky.
And that'll do it. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. Back here in Cincinnati. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Louder back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That
Gotta
swing
get
right
that
there tells
over
me
the
he's
head,
seeing
man.
the
That
ball
was-
pretty well.
I thought I was gonna go over his head.
Solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Abraham Toro next up for the Cardinals. And the first
Off the plate,
pitch
ball
misses
1.
for ball 1. And it's fouled away. That one
That's it.
inside,
Ball 2.
and it's 2-2. Second inning here, no score. Next
I got
offering
3 and
misses
2.
down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah,
Good
just swing out a
battle
ball.
here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is
Good
ball
AB.
4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Yohel Pozo next up for the Cardinals. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Yikes. This is why y'all been sitting on the bench. All right.
In the dirt.
Oh, you got some speed. Okay. But I ain't gonna test it.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ooh.
Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive
Great
you
solid contact. Nothing you can do.
crazy.
Exactly. Thought I was gonna be up the middle base hit.
Here's Josh Rojas.
And I was a bit out of front a bit too. If I timed that up, I probably would have squared that out.
He was late there. Strike one.
Well, the key to
0-1.
his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Pitch. That was the pitch.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And 1-2.
That's inside.
All right.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, he gloves it. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Surprised you even got that out a second.
Not a bad putting up with 2. And now, you have and that's in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And first pitch
Yo, this
fastball is in for
okay,
a strike.
he's calling everything not
I mean, nice job
in the
just
zone at all.
presenting it to be better than it actually was.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, right field, Donovan makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
So digging in, Matt McClain, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. And the
There we
first
go.
pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Scott makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the
Hey,
third.
is it foggy? Like, geez, why they look so gray?
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Suarez throw to first.
I had to swing. That was
Leadoff hitter gone
a
in the third.
meatball.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
But I should have never been late on that.
Blanco.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Tyrone Blanco. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Blanco starting as the designated hitter. 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Ball,
First
in.
pitch just misses. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. That one misses. Ball 1. Two out, space is empty.
That's out.
Not
Three
close
balls,
with that
one strike.
3-1 now.
All right, let's make sure the pitch is good here.
2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
The count is full.
It was good. All right.
This is
That's ball
downstairs,
4.
and that's ball 4. That's a great
Steal
at-bat. He saw
situation
a
here?
lot of
Could you
pitches
run
and
a-
earned a walk.
Runner in
What
position?
a battle.
I mean, scoring
It's not
position?
always easy laying off a
Right fielder,
3-2
Brendan
pitch, and I'll tell you
Donovan.
what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Flied to right his first time. That clips the
I
corner.
knew you was going to do that.
Scott off of first with 2 away. Off the mark
Oh, that's
there.
just out.
1-1.
Runner, yes,
Here's
yes.
the pitch. Runner on the goal. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Strike him out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2
Let's
away.
go.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
Surprised I got a hit out of
leave
that.
this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here is Mason Wynn. There's the strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fought off foul.
Wow.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. Sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't swing.
As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Reese Hines.
Hines.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One-two now. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs.
All right.
Swings
Take
and
a
misses,
seat.
struck
Wow, he
him
was late.
out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss.
Batting
It wasn't a
eighth,
great
center
location by any
fielder,
means. That's typically a
Stewart.
spot that hitters can handle.
Fairchild.
So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
So up next, Stuart Fairchild.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's off the mark. 1-0. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
All right, got you 1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
All right, he was on that.
That wasn't an easy
All right.
pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Usually
Back-to-back
when you see
strikeouts.
several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah,
Siggy.
none of
He
them
goes
was
down
in
on
the zone
strikes,
at
but not
all.
a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Justin Dean digs
He
in
was
now.
aggressive at bat.
Strike 1. Dean with some struggles at the
0-1's the
plate
count.
recently. Not uncommon for
Batting a
rookies.
131. Oh, it's a
You know,
rookie.
Boog, at the start of my career, I
right,
got
we could
only
pitch to
3
him.
hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Teach this rookie something. Got teach that
There's
rookie
another,
something.
and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sit down, my boy.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Right on that. Got it with the sweeper with this. Taught that rookie the lesson. It's not chase a high heat. Let's go.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Pedro Paz.
Pedro Paz.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next
One
offering
ball,
way off
two
the plate.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground.
Wow, it was early.
And foul ball.
Felt like I was
He's been
on that.
pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Breaking
Two
ball
balls,
misses down
two
and away.
strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Abraham Toro next up for the Cardinals. And that one hammered.
Please get out of here.
That's back.
Let's go.
And it's into
First
the
pitch.
bullpen for a homer. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
And it's his
Not
first home
wasting any
run.
time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
This is like a home run baseball
So
field,
1
too.
out, nobody on. Yohel Pozo now at the plate. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
15 speed. All right, we need a gapper to get you around or something.
Just found a way to
Third
slap that
baseman,
ball down the third
Josh
baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the
And I was
tee where
I
it's
got a
placed in
base hit out of that
different
being
spots. That was
early,
just nice.
very early.
Now a chance for Josh Rojas.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Pozo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's
Well, that's off the
outside.
plate.
Well,
Ball
usually
2.
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. The turn by McClain at second, and that's 2.
I should have known not to swing at a pitch like that on the 2-0. I should have just took that.
1-0. This is Cardinals
Should have
baseball
took that
on the
pitch
show
and waited for
Midwest.
it. Waited for another one. What am I doing?
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Pitcher Tony Santiago. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Wow, it actually
that one
dropped.
gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
I thought I was going to get caught.
Mason
And
Wynn.
stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit.
All right, back-to-back hits.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back
Now batting,
singles, just a
catcher,
solid
Pedro
swing right there.
Pines.
Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Late with the swing there.
There's an opportunity to do some damage,
0-1's
but
the
you've
count.
got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That was the pitch.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ball
One
one
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
That one
Whoa, that
outside.
pitch is out.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. First and second here, no outs.
Full count.
All right. Now you're really gonna have to pitch to him.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hines sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The relay. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Now batting.
And here
second
is
baseman,
Abraham Toro.
Toro.
He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Runner takes off. Popped up right side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-1 now. Runner goes again.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Throw.
Good steal. No double play for y'all. Ooh, he hopped up. He could have tagged me twice.
Two on, 1 out. Up the middle. Tosses to first.
All right.
There for
Hey,
the
we
out.
get the RBI.
Runner scores from third.
Now
I was gonna go up
batting,
the middle.
number 55.
Yohel Pozo, the next to hit. That misses, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one
Yep,
missed.
that ball
Now
went out.
3-0.
Wow.
Josh Rojas up next for the Cardinals. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. And a 3-1 on the way. So now 2
Ball 4,
on
pitches down.
and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much
batting,
gifted
third
at first
baseman,
base
Josh
with a quick free
Rojas.
pass.
And up next
Yeah,
for
2
St.
ground
Louis,
outs, so yeah, 2
Josh
at-bats.
Rojas.
Can't send you because you got no speed.
There's the strike. Win on third. Pozo on at first with 2 down.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Sometimes he wears the emotion
I
on
should have
the
contact
sleeve,
swing
but
right
that's
there.
okay as long as he's getting results. And right there,
pitch misses.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count, just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. That's a
2
ball.
balls,
Tried to
1
attack
strike.
with the sweeper. That one fouled off. 2-2.
That's the pitch.
And there's a
3-2.
ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
Up
Just
next
needs to
for
let the ball
the
travel a
Cardinals,
little
the
more. His
designated
timing will be
hitter.
I don't
back
know how
on
you missed
track.
that.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next is the designated hitter, Tyrone Blanco. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
out.
find the zone. Swing and a miss
was ball
as he
2.
chases that one darting
ball,
out of the
1 strike.
zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings
Hey!
through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Third time he struck out in
Now
this
batting
one, and
center
definitely
fielder,
an
Victor
individual
Scott
performance you
II.
want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game,
Good timing,
at least you
miss,
can focus
really
on doing
game.
your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a chopper out to short.
Beat it out.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those
Let's
where you
set
just
up a
have to
steal
tip your cap
situation or a hit-
because he
or a hit
couldn't
and
have
run.
played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Scott leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here goes the runner. Pitch
1-1.
inside. Throw there. Safe.
Only his 3rd stolen base.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
He knew it was
with
coming.
StatCast's help, we
The
see
catcher
his top
sucked.
speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Not
2
even
balls, 1
close
strike.
there. 2-1. Breaking
That's
ball
ball
misses
3.
down and away.
First pitch strike from the
balls, 1
pitcher, but
strike.
then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike, and the count's full.
3-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
That was too close to take.
Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz makes the play, and that is that.
And I swung out a ball too.
Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our
For
team
the
summary.
Reds, designated hitter, Jake Fraley.
Next offering, pop
That was a
foul
mistake
to the
pitch right
out of
there.
play. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and
Got
a
him.
miss.
2-2 the count.
Take a
See
seat,
ya.
my
Strikes him out for the second
boy.
time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch
Now
out.
batting, the
Yeah, it
first
just does so
baseman,
much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Wade batting with one down, takes a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat
1 ball,
as you jog back
2
to the
strikes.
dugout.
That misses the
Fastball
zone. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Yeah, 6 straight with no hits.
Well, he's been absolutely
Now,
lights out on the mound
shortstop,
all
Ellie,
game, and I
Dave
really
Lowry.
thought he
He
might pull off some history here,
loses the
Booth.
perfect
He
game
had that
bid.
look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in
He
sports.
got through
for
this.
a
He would have
reason.
had 2 more innings to go
Man
to
at
get
first
that.
with one gone. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh, crap.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All right, double play. Let's get out of this.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. In there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Oh, I thought I had you again, Jason. You did that before.
And that one
that's
just
out.
missed off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2 spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got
Take
him swinging.
a seat, my boy.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely.
Now batting.
Just
Punch out.
punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around
Stevenson.
on it and catch it out front.
All right, one more out.
Sometimes if you do, it's a foul ball. And
He had
you
a
know, a lot
good-
of pitchers, they really
good
don't like
7
working
inning
inside with 2
if he can
strikes because
shut
they
out-
do
if he can
not
get the
want to
shutout
hit
with
that
him.
batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson.
All right, one more strike.
well. We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, I thought I had you.
Wade, the lead runner at second. De La Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning.
One ball.
I dare you.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Okay, let's go with fastball in.
2 on, 2 outs.
Fastball
And a swing
in. It
and a
worked.
miss.
Let's go.
That's his 9th strikeout so far.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Next for a cutter outside. I was like, you know what? Let's go fastball in. Good 7 innings shutout.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound.
Number
Time to take you out.
TJ Antone.
TJ
And he's had a
Antone.
really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Off the
Ball
plate
inside.
inside. 1-0.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their
Ball two.
spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Next offering in there for a strike. And
2-1.
it's 2-1 now. Out to short. De La Cruz. On to first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient
Now
as an
batting
offense and let the
catcher,
pitcher come to
Pedro
you, but
Paez.
you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Now, Pedro Paez. 0 for 3 in this one. The other way.
right. Even though I was late on it.
Now batting second baseman Abraham Toro.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. Upstairs.
that pitch is up.
Ball 1.
All right. Can you get a second home run in this game with you? Ooh, that was a pitch.
That one fouled off. And it is 2-1.
Backdoor
We got 2
breaking ball
balls, 1
just
strike.
missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Pitch
That's ball
misses,
3.
and the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-1. In the air, right field. Hines sizing this one up. Puts it
Oh,
away.
that's going to be
for
a
the
second
out.
one. It was close.
Well,
Didn't
those can be
square it
pretty
up.
fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
batting,
gear
number
and go a
55.
long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Yohel Pozo. Close, but called a ball.
Wow.
And that's ball
Okay.
1. And that's in there at the knees.
That's the same pitch location. First one, he called a ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
You hang it.
Into the top deck.
I
and
bang it.
outta here.
It's a
Home run.
4-0 game.
He circles the
Insurance
bases.
run.
It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment
is this
yet.
guy?
Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
I might need to put you in the lineup again. Matter of fact,
A breaking ball
I
on
might
the
make you
inside
the
part of the
DH.
plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
110 off the bat. Oh my goodness.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Swings and misses. 0-2 down. Movement in the bullpen. Brandon Williamson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Stama also throwing. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That just misses. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now throw that slurve again. I dare you. Ah.
Breaking ball inside. And now it's filled up 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. Third out.
What a paint job.
2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean.
Second baseman, Matt McLean.
Way high. Iglesias, an all-star a season ago. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Iglesias picks up the strikeout.
Well, that's the
I could have kept the starter in and started pitcher in.
Slider down and away from a
After giving a 4-run lead.
I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hines in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The Cardinals leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Foul this off one more time. It's gonna beam it at your head, boy.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season. It's 4-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
don't mean nothing. At least there was nobody on base.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away.
Actually, I did not get that fastball inside enough.
Stuart Fairchild.
I didn't tie his hand inside enough.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I did not get that fastball inside enough.
And a swing and a miss.
All right, take a
Down
seat.
2 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Dean in the box again.
I say that
Takes
home run a little
strike.
too late.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Because this
He's
would
in
be a
great
2-1
spot
game,
right here.
but after
Head
that
count
2-1
0-2.
blast from
All
us,
4 pitches in play right here, partner.
it was needed. Well needed.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. One for the Reds on the home. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball
I
on
ain't
the
mad
show
at it.
Midwest.
21. Hey, don't get too cocky, man.
Andres
Now
Munoz.
pitching for St. Louis.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike
75.
zone, makes hitters earn their way on
Andres
base, and rarely
Munoz.
gets in trouble because of free passes.
Fraley down the box. Comes up empty with a
0-1
swing
to count.
there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
All right.
That misses the zone.
not go up there no
and
more.
the count 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2-2 to count.
He went.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field, reaching back towards the wall. And he makes the
there we
catch
go.
on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Now batting, first baseman Lamont Wade.
He's 2 outs away. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Munoz, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last
That's a
season.
ball.
That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another
that's
ball.
down.
Swings through that one out in front that
2
time.
balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Bro, come on. Can't be walking.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Goes down
Take a
swinging
seat.
for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside
Now
fastball
batting,
right there. Just blew it by him.
shortstop,
And not every pitcher likes
Ellie.
working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
The Redbirds leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The count 2-1.
All right.
And there's a foul ball. The Cards trying to close
let's not
out
show
a
that
3-run
fastball
lead.
just
We're in
yet.
the last half of the 9th inning. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
5-game win streak.
5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively.
All right, we
This
catching
is the
fire
kind of
here. We getting
feeling,
somewhere.
It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
JP France, man, he went 7 strong innings. Almost had a perfect no hit. Pozo, no doubt homer. I might switch out the DH with him for Blanco, even though that's speed right there. But he's not hitting for me. We lead in the series. He went 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs. So we have 2 home runs in this game from Torrio. AP France, 7 strong innings, 9 Ks. It's the gym, man. I thought we were gonna give you a no hit, but it was a no go. Got out of a situation with 2 runner on. Munoz, 7 save. Win streak continued to 5. Can we get 6 in game 2? And then in game 3, can we get 7 with another sweep? TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Peace.